Hey guys, welcome back to the This Is Soul Skate Shop YouTube channel. A lot of people here, when they come in the store, they have a lot of basic questions like, should I take 3 wheels or 4 wheels? 4 wheels. What type of wheel size should I get? And another question that I hear a lot is, should I take a soft boot or a hard boot? In this video, I'll describe what these differences mean and what skate is best for you. So the short answer, if you don't want to watch the entire video, the short answer is take a hard boot skate because it offers the best value for money. Soft boots is a very vague concept and we're going to talk a lot about it in this video. If you want to learn more, watch the entire thing. Let's go. There's so far not yet been a clear definition about the word soft boot. All skates in the beginning were definitely hard boots. There were skates like this one, the classic Roaches boot. This was actually the first good inline skate on the market. It started as the rollerblade skates in the early 80s and it developed onwards from that. And all inline skates from the 80s and 90s were kind of like molded to this Roaches boot. This is like the original inline skate in a way. This is the blueprint for all other skates. And in the mid to late 90s there was K2 and they made the K2 soft boot. Back then there were two really different things because the classical hard boots and the K2s were easy to distinguish from one and each other. But in the zeros and in the last couple of years there's been a lot of development in this area. And there's been a lot of hybrid, kind of like soft boot and hard boot skates. I'm gonna talk about a few of them to let you know what the differences actually are. When you just think about these terms, soft boot and hard boots, of course they have the words hard and soft in it. And you kind of like maybe can guess that it has something to do with this part being soft or hard. So if you have a skate like this is super hard here and it also looks hard on the outside, and a skate like this, it looks soft on the outside and also feels soft. So this is kind of like how you would first perceive this definition, I think. But there's a lot more to it. Let me explain it. It's actually more like a spectrum with a clear hard boot on the one side and a clear soft boot on the other side. And for example, take this Valo boot here. It might look like a soft boot, but actually there's a skin. So this material here you can take out, and if you take this out here, underneath, if you look at it, there's actually hidden underneath the skin exactly this skate. So that's kind of odd then, that if you would take this skate and put a skin over it, does that make it a soft boot? I don't know. Then there's also this skate over here. It's the rollerblade new jack, and it kind of like operates in the same way that it's a hard boot shell with a skin over it, and it's kind of squishy, but there's still a hard boot underneath. There's another skate that's in between. This is the Remedy skate, and it definitely has like a soft top here, so a lot of people would say that it's a soft boot. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why in the end of the day I think it functions like a hard boot. The thing that I think sets a soft boot and a hard boot apart is that the soft boots have the liner, which is the the inside padding of a skate, this is called a liner. I can just remove it in any of the Hardboot skates. You can say that all Hardboot skates have a removable liner. You can also say that all skates that do not have a removable liner, like this rollerblade skate here, or like this power slide skate here, all skates that do not have removable liners are definitely soft boots. While there are some skates that do have a removable liner, like this Remedy skate, you can take out the liner. It's not easy to take out, but you can actually take it out. But they are still having a really good lacing area that locks in your foot really nice, like a typical soft boot would do as well. Then there's one more skate that is clearly a soft boot, and which is the Seba CJ. To make it more complicated, there's also a Seba CJ skate which has a removable liner. So it just came out recently. It's the Seba CJ Prime. The skates that have a non-removable liner, like a fixed padding, they have single sizes. They have so every size that you buy is actually a little bit of a different skate. The skates that you buy that have a removable liner always have the dual sizing system. So they have one shell, and then there's usually two versions on the market, so two different liners on the market. One liner being slightly longer than the other. This actually has no real effect on how the skate feels, because everybody likes to have a little bit more room at the toes. So we at This Is Soul here, we do not buy the smaller liners that go in the shell. We only buy the versions of the skate that has the biggest liner that fit in each shell, because that's our way of helping people the best. So all Hardboot skates have the dual sizing system as well. On our website, we kind of like had to make a clear definition about skates with dual sizing, naming Hardboots, and skates with single sizing being soft boots. So because the term was kind of like vague in the beginning, we thought about it a lot, and now we just set it to be soft boots have single sizing and a fixed liner, and hard boots have dual sizing and a removable liner. So there you go. This is how it is. If you want to buy new skates, there are basically three categories of skates you can choose from: the cheap soft boots, the hard boots, and the expensive soft boots. There's also a fourth category that I'm not mentioning right now, and this is the dupe and shadow skates with which have an exoskeleton. You can put your own shoe in it, so that's a whole different category by itself. Maybe a good topic for another video, but we're gonna just leave it out right now. So what sets these three types of skates apart? This is mainly the support that they offer. There's a test that I like to do when I judge a skate's performance, which is I'm holding the skate right here over the lacing area really tight, and then I'm grabbing the buckle. You need to close the skate, grab the buckle, and then pull it to this side. And the amount of flex that it gives here, you can see that I can move this skate like about 1 centimeter. That's the amount of support or lack of support that it gives. If I am getting like a typical hard boot skate, like the FR is a good brand. Oh, there you go. So if I do the same thing, I hold it here and then I move it, you can see that I can't move it that much with this skate. So this offers a lot more support, and having a hard boot based structure like this is just the best and cheapest option to get the support that you want. Then this is an example of an expensive soft boot. This is the FRSL, and another one would be, of course, the Seba CJ skates. They usually have a carbon structure, and they're very comfortable, and they offer a lot of support. This kind of like is the holy grail of inline skate hardware. So when I talk about support and stiffness like this, what is it that I actually mean with this, and why would you want this in the first place? When you're inline skating, you will want to have control with your feet about what your frame is doing. So if your foot is moving, your frame should move one-on-one with it. If there's a delay in this, if the frame can kind of like do its own thing, then it's kind of like riding a car with the steering wheel loose. This is a good analogy of how bad it is to skate with a bad softboot. You don't want to have a cheap softboot. Don't go for these skates. It's better to rent skates here at the shop. We have a skate shop here in Amsterdam next to the Vondel Park. You can just come here and rent skates, try it out a little bit, see if you like it. Then when you make up your mind, buy a good skate. Don't go for the cheap soft boots. Skating is easy, but stopping and having actually control, steering, all these maneuver types, this is the hard part. And if you have a bad skate, naming a cheap soft boot, then this is extra hard. So make it easy for yourself and pick a good skate, because that's the only way that you're really gonna enjoy skating. The name Hardboot makes it sound like a hard boot is actually hard on the foot. While it's true that soft boots are usually comfortable, it's not that hard boots cannot be comfortable, because how hard it is on the outside has nothing to do with how soft it can be on the inside. Because you can make a liner that has a centimeter of padding and is the most comfortable thing ever. Also, if you want to have a skate that's comfortable and fits well with your foot, I would advise you to come by our store here in Amsterdam and just try on all the skates, all the Hardboot skates, and see which one works best with your foot, so that you can make the best decision. So, to summarize, you have cheap soft boots, don't go for them. There's hard boots, which are the safe option, and then there are the expensive soft boots, which are the creme de la creme. And if you have money to spend, then this is kind of like the best thing within inline skating. That's everything there is to know about soft boots, I think. Let me know if there's anything I missed in this video in the comments, and let me know what you think about my definition of soft boot versus hard boot. If you don't agree with it, I'd like you to let me know in the comments. At least for now, this is how we will be operating on our website, so you can filter skates on our website based on having a liner or not having a liner. And that's it. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you like it, press the like button, of course, and subscribe to the channel, because we're uploading a new video every week on our YouTube. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Shit. So hard to do with skates like this in mind. Nee, dit is niet de goede zin. Is that a good ending? Can you cut it at this point?